Twitch making things weird over there? I'm sorry to hear that. For the record, I have no control over almost any of that, which is as obnoxious for me. No, it's probably more obnoxious for you. I can dig around and see if there's a setting I can turn off, but I don't know. Maybe under engagement. Unable to load engage. Okay, well. Yeah, I don't know where something like that. I know it's Twitch, but I want to help. I'm a helper, Mechtel. I'll dig around and see if there's anything I can do about that. But I'm sorry it's making things weird. I know exactly what you mean, Mechtel. There's something where it's like, if you were already going to do something. This is so weird. I've been having a really hard time finding notions, sewing notions, specifically some snaps. I wanted snaps to finish off a corduroy skirt I've been working on. None anywhere. Gold snaps especially. And I finally found a site. What happened is I broke down and I went to Reddit r/sewing and I asked where people are buying notions now that Joanne is closed, and they sent me to a lovely website that has it's a company that's been in business for like 100 years selling sewing notions, and I had this weird moment where like I piled up everything I needed in my cart. It was great. It's called Wawak, WAWAK, I think. Yeah, WAWAK.com. It was great. It had everything I needed. Reasonable pricing, reasonable shipping. But I had this moment where I was like, there's not going to be a pop-up saying if I give you my email, you'll give me a 10% off code. And I just had this moment where I was like, oh, this is like an old school business. They're not using, because I mean, that's just a way of getting your information so that if you leave without buying anything, they can pester you with emails. And I just had this moment where I was like, I will buy from this place. I am going to give them my money. It's superb. So that's my version of what you're describing, where I just had this moment that it's the opposite. I had this moment where I was like, you're not going to surveil me? You're just going to let me buy from you? Apparently they also have a really good, you can get a paper magazine from them, like a paper catalog of all their offerings. But I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. How lovely to sit on my balcony and reading an actual like paper magazine of like snaps and bra straps and belt buckles and stuff. Ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, I love sewing notions. I love the word notions as a way of describing like buttons and zippers and stuff, because it's just so like etc. You know, I've just got this sewing notion in mind. You subscribe to the paper The Onion? I have in recent years begun subscribing to one magazine. I can't deal with more than one magazine. But I signed up for the Jacobin. Actually, let me grab the magazine because it is so funny. Anyway, a lot of newspapers are doing like print magazines and papers now, and it's quite satisfying. But let me grab the one that I got from the Jacobin. So if you're not familiar with the Jacobin, they're like a socialist newspaper. They publish a real cracking book. Here's how I know about the Jacobin is that when Henry Kissinger died, they had pre-printed a obituary books that had essays about Henry Kissinger and what a monster he was and what effect he had on the world. They had just pre-printed it, and they were like, the moment that motherfucker dies, we're selling these. And I was like, that's actually pretty legendary. So here's the Jacobin newspaper that they gave me. We'll do full cam. It's Teen Jacobin. It was just so fucking funny to me. And I think they actually did a pretty good job. I thought their commitment to the bit was really good. And I'm just so happy. Cannot describe the feeling of getting this in the mail and being like, Teen Jacobin. Anyway, I love getting print magazines. What I love about them is that I like to take them to the airport when I am flights, and I read them on the flight, and then I throw them away. I'll pull out any articles I think are worth saving or sending to anybody, which also, by the way, pulling out an article, a print article, and sending it to somebody, just like my grandma used to do, is really very good and satisfying. It's such a lovely way of reaching out to people and being like, I was thinking of you, here's an article. So, can't recommend it enough. I was doing Wired for a while, but I kind of got bogged down in Wired's, let's say, AI optimism. They're too credulous of AI, and Trilobite Agent, that's really funny. Anyway, yeah, so I dropped Wired. I picked up Jacobin as my magazine. Okay. It's just nice. It really is nice to like sit somewhere and just read through articles and engage with the printed page. That's the form that my return to physical media is taking. Well, no pun included. It's the best thing I can say about it. They're just so credulous about AI and its offerings. And it wore me down over a while. And they also had some sort of both sides profiles of people that I'm sort of like, is this somebody we want to be platforming Wired? But I still do generally very much enjoy Wired's coverage. All right. Fields, hills, chests. We're still playing the firefighter. I remember that I want to fuck up this dragon, so that's our plan. We're gonna fuck up the dragon. So we got standard. We got no wheat, so we should definitely do somewhere with fields. Okay, everybody's got fields. Let's do some chests. And let's do bonus food. I am really into book lately. I think that's a great joke. No pun included, that's cool. I'm jealous. We used to have the Riverfront Times, but it's been hollowed out by... Ooh! Hollowed out by investment vultures. Naming all objects in my house as if they're apps. Pretty good bit. Unfortunately, I feel like most of them work better in text, because I was trying to think of fridge, but it would just be FRDG. It's pretty good, but it doesn't make sense if you just say it out loud. All right, we've got a lot of grain that we can buy if we need to. Oh, did we start with egg? God, I'm an idiot. God, that's dumb. Okay. Why would I stupid. Okay. All right, so we're gonna have to rain on egg. We're gonna have to protect egg. Okay, we've got shield. That's great. How is this game going? It's impossible to say. I think I'm doing okay. Okay, they get stone. All right, so we got stone and wood that we can get. Hypothetically. We're gonna need wheat to get these fools out there. Man, see, I'm nervous right now because it's like, there's nobody here. I'm thinking again about that person who was like, I just moved my guy back and forth to wield down the time. Oh, I have purchased Forbidden Solitaire. It's on my list to play. But I think we're going to do wax heads after this one. That's my schedule. How does this game work? I don't know. It's a match 3 game. It's a match 3 game. I can't tell you much more than that. Yeah! Paul says, love the colors and the design on the shop sign. Very pretty. This game is, for how stark the color scheme is, it all works so beautifully. Okay. Tempting though it is, I'm not just gonna wheel down my time. I'm gonna get more wheat. Oh, that was a treasure chest. I wanted that. Ooh, okay. All right. So the most important thing is protecting egg. The second most important thing is burning it all down. The more I play the game, the less I know how it works, I feel. I feel that's how I am with it. Every time I start it, it tells me that I still have 0 out of 13 curses broken. I don't know anything about the curses. Are they real? Is it possible that the curses are a joke prank on me? I would have no way of knowing. I think the temperature is our difficulty. I think that's comfort. We have a metric called comfort and strife, and comfort gives you bonuses and strife gives you penalties, but you can only go one direction. And I think that's referring to our comfort. So I've made the game easier because I'm trying to kill a dragon that I had previously won over using food. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm surrounded by burnable stuff. I think that's the most important thing. So I kind of want to get these guys out of the way. Maybe if I get you down. Okay. And we'll do that. Okay. Still got a little water, but I don't want to get rid of that chest. Okay. Once again surrounded by water, but I really want to preserve that chest. And the fire spread this way. Maybe it's better to get rid of that chest and have more burn space. Get a little bit more Robert Burns space in here. But I want trees here. Okay. Well, we ended the round without any enemies, which is really great news. Ooh, global forecast: marine life reclaims what's theirs. All wheat becomes water. That's so interesting, but I don't think that's what we want. I think we want less water in general. Local broadcast: transmute fighters into lovers. Oh my god, I'm giving lovers pickaxes and axes and sending them into the world? I don't feel great about that. Transmute fighters into lovers. Oh, no, I see. That transmutes enemy fighters into lovers. Wow, okay. Yeah. I'll sell you. And I'm probably going to sell one of, Probably not the lumberjack. I'm probably gonna sell the miner. And I'll get this. Okay. That's fun. I'm so curious about how that's gonna function. Do I want to buy anything? Oh, 4 bread for 1 penny? Yeah, it's a good deal. Okay. So let's go ahead and protect the egg and burn the rest of it all down. I don't think I'm gonna send out any workers because they're just gonna die immediately. I think this is it. Wow. Pretty slow going. All right. All right. Not the most hugely productive round, but we still got an egg, so and we're gonna go meet the egg merchant, and I'm gonna show off how alive and healthy my egg is. And we're not getting a second egg, to be clear. Maybe you can use pickaxes peacefully, Tofu. Not me. Yeah, Paul, the curses, they're intriguing and mysterious. That is exactly what they are. Because every time I open the game, I think, curses. What are the curses? I am officially intrigued. Okay. Market. I think I want to do... The catapults are really, really, really difficult in terms of the egg. But having volcanoes would be very primo. I've got enough money for a good shop run. Hills, water... But no water will ensure I'll be able to burn it all down. I guess let's go volcano. And I'll be able to rain on my little guy. Right? Alright, I just need 4 water and 4 fire. I can't imagine this peace broadcast is gonna function against catapults, which I probably should have considered ahead of time. Egg zone. Alright, I'm gonna put us close together. Actually, if I can surround us by stone, that might be the best option. Now, what did I think I was doing there? It's a great question. I was hoping to get these lined up. Here we go. Oh, yeah. All right, we're getting somewhere. Ugh, how do I get you out of here? You're the only problem. I am otherwise perfectly surrounded by stone, which is going to make it really hard. Ah, shit! I was not paying attention to I was not paying attention to my time. But I think this is gonna be okay. Alright, what guys have I got? So I can just... I am gonna cast water on my little guy. You're coming in really early. The rocks are not flammable, I don't think, yeah. So I could really only burn... I don't think I'm gonna burn at all. I think I'm gonna hypnotize, send out my little lumberjacks to get more wood. Do I have to worry? I don't know if I need to worry about egg. Because this will be on fire, but I'm gonna prevent it. I might put it on fire just in case. All right, what we got? Health, don't need it. Oh, that's increased health. That might, okay, might actually be good. Gain shield when you gather stone during battle. I don't have anything to gather stone during battle. Dragon's Cough. Offensive spell. Raise tiles above you one at a time. Costs a lot of wood. All who harm you take damage in return. Pretty good, but I don't know if I think it's better than anything I currently have. So I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. All right, you're gonna get on fire. Once again, I don't remember how diagonals work. Pretty much everything's gonna be destroyed. But I don't think the egg is. I think the egg is properly... You know what? We're gonna be safe. And I'm gonna bet that this guy's gonna burn before he destroys me. Oh. I'm gonna send these guys out to gather wood. I'll do one more health. All right, I think I nailed it. Oh yeah, see that guy died so quick. Whoa. Oh, so that it did hit me with rock. Okay. Oh, what a profitable round. Come on, one of you, yeah! Okay, so it didn't hit me with fire, but it did hit me with rock. Things only move into a new scale through an edge, not a diagonal. Okay, that seems right. Woods, hills, fields. I think I would love to get more stone. So let's not do that one. Market or chests. Catapults or goons. Let's do, oh, both got catapults and goons, huh? Oh, let's rebuild our stone horde. Well, HMLE, congrats on getting home. How was the conference? And how was St. Louis? Pretty rainy. Ooh. It's the jar. And it still has the health taken from the goat. From when the goat attacked it. It appears to have regained all damage. Okay. We are making progress. Please, not you too, Your Majesty. Don't encourage them. Too late. I really want to crack the jar open. Let's see. Okay. So right now I'm so well fortified, except that... Oh no, I'm not well fortified at all. I would love to get rid of... Well... Oh, this is so tricky, because if I want to open the jar... I would have to get it out from this corner. It feels unlikely, because right now, this catapult and this thing are trapped in a way that makes me feel safer. And actually, the egg is fully protected, too. So I might simply not fuck with what's happening down here. Wow, okay. I might leave all this whole fucking stone layer unexcavated. For as long as I can manage. Which I say, because in this game, sometimes stuff just happens. You ain't got control over it. Oh god, okay. I was hoping to get rid of this specific catapult. Okay. So you're the first one. Okay. Oh, you can see the arc. Oh, that's really handy. Okay. Okay. That's handy. I didn't realize that. Ooh. There we go. As long as this is here, I can burn everything. So let's get a little... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, with this, I can sort of burn out this way. The egg will be protected. I won't get at the jar, which is a shame. But I'm focusing on my proper goals. Okay, so do I need any... I got enough fire. Don't need no water. Might take some stone to give us a little reinforcement. I don't really see the point. Okay. I should have left those... Ooh. What a good deal on stone. Okay. Oh, I wonder if we get better deals now that we've got a priest of consumerism. Now that Leland has his business degree, I wonder if we get better prices. Okay. Alright, well, that was pretty good, actually. I guess the question is, do I want to burn or do I want to resource gather? Got a decent amount of money, but I do know there's an economic victory over the drought. Oh, no, maybe we got that by giving him bread. I mean, we've got a lot of stone, so I'm not even worried about that. I guess let's let it burn. We're not even gonna get all that much money. Well, I'll just send some guys out. It's just not gonna be a very exciting round. No! No, I forgot the guys could go over the hills! Fuck! I was only thinking about the catapults. How embarrassing. I could have prevented all of that. Ugh. Alright. I think it's gonna be volcanoes. Man. Devastating and embarrassing. Okay. Well, what are you? Oh, you're the potion. What have you got? Alright, I can already set everything on fire. Makes mountains out of molehills and other terrain. Ah. Potion of teleport. Okay. I mean, surrounding this little eggson with water is not a bad option. If I think that's what we need. Okay, what am I doing here? Let's get you closer. Yeah, let's get you out of here. Yeah, okay. I'll put a little rain cloud over you, so you'll be safe, my dear. As long as it's behind me here, I think it'll be okay. I will still get hit by this volcano. So I might get rid of that one. But the rest can kind of hang. Got a good amount of stuff. I guess I could use more wheat. It's never a bad option. Alright, one angry little guy. It's not going to be able to get to me. There's no more wheat I can get without getting rid of the shop. Ah, water into food. Moving spell. Centaurs. Defensive structure. Defensive structure might be a good thing to get. Okay. I certainly don't know anything about how this game functions. I know more than I did previous streams, but I don't think I know enough to clarify. Oh. Alright. How do I get you down here? Oh, damn, okay. I don't have enough spaces to take care of those. Alright. Well. Do I have to replace something? Oh, where would I like to build it? Oh, okay. I'll build it immediately. I mean, these guys aren't getting to me. Because they're gonna go... They're either gonna go straight through the stone and into the water. Are you flammable? Doesn't say. I don't know if I need the stone structure. Do I want to flood anything? Not really. I'm probably gonna cast a storm over egg. I don't think I want to get anything. Yeah, I don't think I want to get anything. It's a local broadcast. I'm wondering if that can only affect ones that are already out and nearby. Alright. The egg hole can, or the wormhole can catch fire. Alright. I'll give myself 1 armor just in case anything breaks through. I think this is it. Oh, 1 did break through. Damn. Should have done more armor. Good on this guy. His whole home has been burned to the ground. He's still out here working, you know? The egg made it. That's the important thing. Okay. Ooh, more enemy. Are these all gonna have... all centaurs. All centaurs is rough. But it might be better than more... It might be better than more enemies. Birds are gonna fuck me up. Birds are absolutely gonna fuck my egg up. They're gonna know that I shouldn't have it. And it's probably been stolen from them, you know? Okay. But the market's so boring. And this one has birds and goons. But rare chest and shop. Worm burner, that's what liking baseball unlocked for you. Yeah, that makes sense. The centaurs are stopped by hills. So hypothetically, I can surround my egg with stone and protect. Well, it's a bad start already. Bad start already. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, there's just a lot of centaurs. Okay. Just need to get 1 more down here. I'm essentially just trying to get... Ooh, a Prezi? Oh, gift shop. Okay. Right now I'm trying to get more centaurs close to me so I can clear these out. It's just not gonna do. Oh, this poor egg. That'll be my last move if I do it. Ava, it's very fun and perplexing. I'm hosed. Nothing I can buy from the market is gonna protect egg. Oh. If I do that, it'll be the last move. That could clear him out, but I'm not gonna have enough move to do it. Oh, this is devastating. The best bet I have is to move it farther away from my egg. In hopes that it attacks me instead. Ugh. Bad. Bad. Bad stuff. Okay. Carve the earth and earn the cash. Oh, another job. I see. Celebrity. One of my missing keys. Unlock the moat card. The last time I unlocked a card here, it appeared in my hand immediately. Build walls and receive money when they're torn down. I have enough. But I am curious if that would also flood out my egg if I used it. Probably. Anyway, I'm gonna buy a lot of... Let's get all of our tickets up. I don't have enough tickets? Oh, no, sorry. Phew. But exciting to know there's a bunch of new jobs for me to unlock. Alright. My best chance is to burn it all. Will you work on... I turned that one... Okay. So this works on... I thought it was only going to work on the fighter, but it made that centaur lover too. Wow. I taught it peace, and now I'm going to destroy its home. Alright, and I'll give myself a couple shields just in case something break through. But we've got it. We do have kind of a good moat going. I don't know if the water will stop the centaurs. I know the stone will. Let's just see. Let's just see. Oh, they're all okay. Whew. Okay. All right. Whew. Dorgan. Just as you approach the climax of today's war, your host makes an appearance. Apologies for the interruption, but we're well aware of the fact that not everybody actually enjoys big battles with formidable foes. For this reason, we prepared the option of some alternative entertainment in the form of a musical performance. Are you so sure, game? Should you select the alternative entertainment, you will be taken to victory the same as if you had defeated your current adversary. Either way, the choice is yours. Consider the option for a moment. While the idea of avoiding conflict appeals to you, you do have some business with the dragon. Specifically, you were told that fighting his fire with your own will fulfill some sort of prophecy. Since you're currently on track to meet those conditions, maybe now is not the best time to skip this battle. But egg. Okay, chat. I can skip the battle, and presumably egg will just hatch and be fine. Right? But what if I do the battle and I win and I protect egg? No, we're going to do the musical performance. I know it. I'm weighing the options, but I know in my heart this is simply what I want to do. I want to listen to the musical performance. The music in this game slaps. We will get back. We will get back to destroying this dragon with fire. That I have no doubt. I think getting the egg across the finish line is probably a little bit trickier. So it might even be a rap battle. I kind of hope not. I accept whatever it is with open heart. Very well. We hope you enjoy the performance. A lone performer with a guitar steps up onto the stage. The dragon? Oh, it's this guy again? What happened to the final boss symphony orchestra? I thought they were on schedule. They were on the schedule. Oh, I heard their last performance is still ongoing. Their songs are quite long after all. Eventually the crowd quiets down and the performance begins.
My name is AP Thompson, and today I have a song that requires a little bit of explanation if you haven't heard it before. So this is a song about Pacific salmon, and if you didn't know, their whole deal is that when they reach maturity, an entire generation of them will stop eating, physically transform, changing shape, changing color, and then travel for thousands of miles back to the freshwater rivers where they were born, where they proceed to have a really big orgy and then die. All of them. Male, female, they're all dead. Atlantic salmon, maybe 30% of them can survive this, but these are Pacific salmon. No dice. Sex is terminal. They're done.
I want to give this man a wedgie.
That was really interesting.
I know he made this game.
A song for them, and by extension, a song for anyone else who ever got so horny they could die. This song is called Fuck Off and Die.
I'm being held hostage.
Late October, Northern Hemisphere, but things are getting hot in here. It's getting pretty weird.
Do you think we can fast forward this one?
Our eyes are bulging into hearts.
Cannot fast forward through this one. Am I planning on playing mixtape? I haven't decided. They send me an email with a code, but the vibe of the email was weird. The vibe of the email was like, we've chosen you as a special ambassador for our game. It was just a little bit like, what? What's the vibe here?
Where we're from, every wedding is a funeral. And we try to resist, but we're incapable. Sex is an existential threat to members of our species, and yet, we need it.
I always assume that those sorts of... I thought for a moment, I thought he was going to say, goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. I always assumed that it felt good for them. There's a fulfilling of an instinctive choice. Like when you scratch an itch, and it's like, wow, it feels really good. Feels nice. It's just one of those things where it's like they have sex and then they die. It's like, well, what are you doing with your life? You know? How much spawn have you dropped? I don't know. It's just nature. It's a full song, yeah. I got the instinct when we locked in that, I mean, like I said, we are being held hostage. It's the only thing that's happening now.
Every metamorphic insect leaving the cocoon without the tools to survive for more than a day. It's okay. It's okay, just get laid. Totally worth it, so
Oh, boy.
they say. But either way, we've got no choice. Please pray for us. Please pray. Now goodbye.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die.
Grizzly bear, you almost had me there. Nice try, but we've got better ways to die. And goodbye, virginity. We'll follow you shortly. Let's
What
meet
is the
again
concept of virginity to a salmon?
somewhere on the other sea.
What is the concept of? Okay. Encore! Encore!
Thank you.
With the alternative entertainment now concluded, you and the court proceed with your evening. That raised my comfort? Disagree. With the war now behind you, you encounter a memorial dedicated to its victims. 5 casualties only, and one of them not egg. So, pretty pleased. Now, having carried the football from the egg zone to the end zone, your duty of care is complete. Yeah! Wow! What? 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 A curse is lifted! We did it! Oh my god. On this day, the Queen of Titanium Court did unburden her people of the curse of guardianship, and there is jubilation. You're going to be honest? Given its appearance, you genuinely expected the football to hatch. Perhaps it was unfertilized? Now, having expended much of its energy during the day, the court retires to bed. The quivering of the court at night wakes you up again. So our score increased by 6 points. We're really far ahead now. For some reason, the hallways feel more unstable than usual. Uh-oh. You briefly lose your way before suddenly emerging in front of your office. Your office, which is now open. The door must have come unstuck. Oh, is that Leland? Okay. We could take another delve into the journal. You're a little surprised to discover Leland up and about as the court threatens its own dissolution. Of course, Your Majesty, who else would be capable of delivering your last rites? Last rites? You weren't aware that you were dying? Not quite, but close. The court is liquidating, and you're making an exit, which means we must close your accounts. Fortunately, as a fully ordained priest of the market, I'm qualified to deliver these rites. Come, close your eyes, and I will read prices from the movements of the tide. All right. You suppose there's no harm in humoring him. You close your eyes. Leland begins charting the prices of raw materials. So says the market. All right. 4 water for a penny. Okay. So probably want a lot of water. Get some stone. I don't know if I know which of these is stone. Okay, it's food. Wall. Wood pile. Pet rock petting zoo. I can't get one of those. Get some bread. Some stone. Some water. Last move. I don't think I can get any multiples. The final word. I guess... Oh. Which means the value of the quartz resources add up to 69. Nice. Taking into account the quartz existing liquid assets of 33, along with the sell value of your cards, about 13, total worth is about $115. That exceeds your previous record of no money. You're well on your way to meeting the valuation of 122 placed on the court by the church. Actually, now that you think of it, is he not forgetting something? What about the price of love? The court has 21 love in return. Does that not add any value to your worth? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Your Majesty. Love is definitely not a recognized asset class of market. You should have figured as much. Now, if you'll excuse me, his duty complete, Leland takes his leave. We were close. Oh, we were so close. Damn. Okay. Feels like it's gonna be hard to get that close again. Alright, so we didn't get any kind of victory. But that's fine. Achieve victory in the war. Okay. Man, so close. So close, Paul. We can submit all our stuff. So let's go down to the pantry. Add to the pile. We can add a lot of wood. Oh, yes, let your legacy be one of grand public works. Alright, we can do 1 stone. Let's do a stone there. Let's do that. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Can get a lot of tickets, too. Let's hear a prophecy. Goats are... When was the room of the goats? Break room. That's right, we can hear Gus. As you return to the sinister water cooler, the whispers that surround it resume their barrage. Now here's a juicy tidbit about that dreadful Leviathan. See, I heard the brute can be bribed. Everyone can be bribed. How could one possibly bribe a being that exists beyond the scale of our understanding? As it happens very carefully and at great expense. To earn its favors, sufficient offerings of wood, stone, and grain must be made to every limb it surfaces. But before we'll accept any offerings, one must first announce their intention by making an offering to an empty patch of water. Such a bombast ceremony is surely tedious and outdated, but who am I to judge? Now, there are doubtless more rules to this procedure, but that's all I've heard so far. Ah, I got a little water. That's nice. Okay. Let's drink. You return to the bar for another drink. It's getting darker out. I think it's getting a little overcast. Hey! I've increased my comfort. The prophet appears to be completely passed out. Is he all right? Oh yeah, he's fine. He's a regular snoozer. That one. He'll wake up whenever his last prophecy is fulfilled. So, what did he say the last time? Oh, okay. All right. We'll do one more round fighting fire with fire. Oh, GM Rubik's is asking for advice for their first ever date. I think my recommendation is to be yourself. That's my main recommendation for dating, is you should just be yourself as much as possible. And then if it, you know, if they like that, then you're good to go. That's my advice. That's good advice. Ava says, the only advice I have, don't try to force anything. Just have fun. Don't focus too much on making them like you. Try to figure out if you like them. Yeah, that's good advice. Yeah. Dates are a two-way street. Your date is probably maybe not be as nervous as you are. You can never guess that. But they're probably also going to be nervous because dating is a very nervous experience. It's sort of the snake is as afraid of you as you are of it, metaphorically. All right, we're just gonna buy all the tickets. Do I have enough to get this key? I do. Or I could get a new job. I kind of want to get one of these keys finally. And we'll... Defensive job. We'll get... Because we're going to have to do another run with the youth fire anyway. So let's get a key. Oh, the mystery key. Good choice. It may be a mystery to him, but not to you. This key is clearly one of your own that went missing. The key itself is mostly nondescript, but it has a blue rubber covering over its head that you recognize instantly. As for what it unlocks, well, actually, you don't remember at all. It might be the key to your mother's house, or maybe you received a spare key while visiting a friend and forgot to return it. How odd. It's been on your keyring for years. Right? That's what makes it a mystery key. Awesome. Okay. And I think there's a trophy room. Which I don't need to go to. Okay. They're just gonna argue. They're gonna be in our dining room arguing about the temperature and the comfort. I should do a run with strife to increase my strife. You can check the labyrinth. And then we can check the chapel. You have a vague memory of tailing Puck through these halls. If only you could review that memory somehow. Okay, wait a minute. I've got a journal. Man named Puck is cost okay. Okay, that wasn't it, I guess. The court has a library. Door, left. Fortunately, you can click. Yeah. Door, left, ladder. Okay. Perhaps you can watch a baseball game in the chapel? Okay. That's not a memory I remember either. A few lines in his entry and you suddenly realize you've been rereading the same sentence for the past few minutes. Sometimes it's like that, you know? You shake your head and make another attempt. Why are you so distracted today? A few lines into this entry and you suddenly realize, yeah. It's trying to elude me. After an immense amount of concentration, you finally piece together the events as described by your journal. With the full picture in front of you, this memory, missing until now, snaps into place with all the grace of a soda machine dispensing a can. Take note of the fact that the court's chapel contains a television at the pulpit. It doesn't surprise you to learn that the television is in good working order and capable of picking up a variety of signals. After all, the plumbing works fine, so why not this? You flip through the channels. You don't have much interest in any of the shows, but there is one that appeals to you, or something like that. I clicked through too much. You find you do. It's a baseball game. Familiar sounds of the game give you an immediate comfort you didn't realize you lacked until now. Your scholars, sharing a love of the game and similar origin to your own, wander in and wordlessly join you from the cushioned pews in the front row. The home team is trailing, but only in 2 runs. Bottom of the second inning, future shimmers with possibility. Some time passes. You understand that you're only half paying attention to the game, but this feels like the ideal amount of attention to pay. Hop, who remains adamant that you must not explain any of the rules in baseball to him, is describing his theories about the game. Skip is listening and taking notes. So far as I understand it, there are multiple teams in competition. Yes, I've counted at least 4 teams, but there could exist more that have yet to be revealed. Okay, very interesting. At first, the goal of the game was unclear to me, but after a few rounds, I think I have a good grasp of it. Fascinating. Feel free to pause it. Right. In my best estimation, the goal of the game is to sell insurance. Common strategy appears to involve the use of comedic skills which employ frequent non sequiturs, which I must say is exactly what I'd want out of a test of athletic talents. Though I suppose it's no surprise that I would like this game, given the potion we all drank. What else? Many of the teams have reoccurring mascots acting as key representatives of their particular brand of insurance. You're debating whether you should try to direct his attention toward the actual game when the actual game is actually interrupted. A strange signal overtakes the screen, distorting the visuals and producing an eerie sound. Out of the noise, a message begins to play. You move closer to the television to better hear it. The message is at times hard to make out, but here's the gist of it. The speaker identifies themselves as a representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command. They speak a new age of human evolution, one of wisdom and peace that awaits any who accept their benevolent aid. Will only welcome into its fold those individuals who seek to put down their weapons and abandon war. Her Majesty hates the war. The message concludes by encouraging any individuals who meet that criteria to reach out their hands. Her Majesty should do it. Do it. Do it. Sure, why not? You do it. As you touch the screen, the test pattern wavers and the voice responds, "Thank you for your interest in the AGC's mission of peace and wisdom. A representative will be with you shortly." The most beautiful music you've ever heard begins emanating from the television, but is quickly cut short as a new voice interjects. "This is the voice of Rilun, representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command, speaking to you. One moment while I pull up your files." "I see. You appear to be enmeshed in an ancient conflict among orthogonal entities on the planet you call Earth. Is that their way of saying you're trapped in a magical fairy war? One moment while my translator catches up. I see. The answer to your query is yes. These sorts of fairy conflicts are very common and, due to their highly allegorical nature, nearly inescapable. But here's some good news. Both the resources and the will to establish a lasting, prosperous peace, even in situations such as yours. We must first deploy a peace-building team to your proximate area. This will take 22... Okay, it's going to take a while. After all, we're very far away. But worry not, we will maintain frequent communication. ETA about 222 of your solar orbits. Please look forward to it. Until then, we of the Ashtar Galactic Command thank you for your attention. Okay. You're a bit complexed. What are they congratulating you for? Is it not obvious? For ending the war. Yes, we understood this to be one of Her Majesty's great objectives, and now she has seen it through. You think they might be getting their hopes up. Even if you were to believe every word that came out of the television, the war will not end until 22,000 years from now. Yet you have guaranteed that it will end. For an immortal war, that's an incredible feat. Yes, ending a fairy war is pretty much impossible, yet Her Majesty has summoned a machine god who promises to do just that. Probably one of the only methods I can even imagine working, really. Another curse broken? We're just knocking these curses out. Okay. 22,222 years from this day, the Queen of Titanium Court did unburden the people of the curse of war, and there was jubilation. Unsure how you feel about their conclusions, you glance back at the baseball game. 2 innings have passed, but the score remains the same. That's the gist of what happened. You fully satisfied? Yeah. And there's one of these. I don't want to do that one right now. Let's see. All right. Well, let's ask Puck a question, I guess. Man, we're just crushing these curses this round. Hey, is there anything? Anything in the courtyard? Chambers, office, gates. No. Oh, wait, you know what? We've got a key now. We can check the gates. Jakor, I know this round seems curse heavy. They haven't told us what any of the curses is or how to break them, so the curse breaking is entirely incidental on my part. I'm playing as a human who's been trapped in this fairy court, and they say I'm their queen, but I don't really remember anything, and we're stuck in an eternal war. Yeah. That's it. Ah! If you can find 3 more keys, you should be able to open the gate. Alright. Then let's do the chapel and get a show on. Get the show on the road. Okay. I will be honest. His earnest answers have not been all that great. Why'd you make me queen? Waste of a question. Simply put, there was a it was glaringly obvious that you were the queen. Okay. If it were so obvious, then there must have been some sort of identifying detail he picked up on. He looks pained, as if he really doesn't want to answer, but eventually proceeds. Do you really need me to spell it out? It's because you have her full attention. You would obviously like to know more about her, but for now, the court considers your original question answered. Interesting. Interesting. Chapel windows are beautiful, Paul. The chapel's just a nice area. Like a cartoon rabbit burrowing through the earth, you suspect you may have taken a wrong turn somewhere recently. I bet. Ooh, new. Oh, I forgot I was going to circle back to the library because I double-checked the path I followed Puck on. While exploring the library, you suddenly hear the voice of the man named Puck echoing from the floor above you. Yep, that's him, all right. You discreetly move to a location where you can listen in. Just put another marble in the bag wherever she comes by. That should help to keep the flow of events moving. Oh, but don't do it where she can see you. That's the same she coloring as her. Oh, but Her Majesty seems an understanding sort. Why hide it? Puck's voice is tinged with annoyance. I'm not talking about her. I mean, the other queen. Could be me. Could be me. Ah, here we are. You always suspected your royal position was merely ceremonial, but you assumed the real power within the court lay with Puck. Now you hear mention another queen? Very interesting. As you ruminate on this new information, you hear the quick approach of Puck's footsteps. Just as he reaches the landing, you emerge from your place of ambush and take him by the arm. If he's surprised, he hides it well, falling into step casually beside you. My queen, punctual as ever. I take it you're adjusting well to your circumstances? You have no complaints about your accommodations, but other circumstances are another matter. A matter that he appears to understand but continues to neglect to explain. Puck laughs and hands you an envelope. I expect you'll find all your answers here, perhaps after a few degrees of separation, but here nonetheless. That seems unlikely. And now I must attend to more business in the other wing, so I will take my leave. Okay. Before you can object, a nearby bookcase swings open, revealing a door that he quickly enters and shuts behind him. Again, it doesn't budge when you approach, nor when you jostle a random selection of books on the shelf. Given not much of the alternative, you begin reading through the contents of the envelope. Royal recommendations for Her Majesty, the Queen of Titanium Court. 1. Leave. Okay. Fine. Thanks, Puck. Let's have dinner, or breakfast, I mean. Perhaps someone could clear this up for me. What exactly is a mortal? Let me try. See, the mortal world is akin to a massive court. Its courtiers, mortals, are notorious for the bizarre practice of staying dead. They don't get bored of it after a while? They don't, or at least none of them have yet. I would say they are firmly committed to the lifestyle. As a result of eating breakfast, you get a little boost. Okay, we are for sure. I know I've got a different job, but I really want to burn. I want to burn this dragon. I want to get the dragon burning done. We're so close. There we go. All right. We're going to do it. Okay. Let's go to war. We could do a strife run. It would be nice to increase our strife ability. I don't want another egg. Do we think there's any point to doing multiple eggs? Hospitals will not appear during the war. More enemies. Damaging terrain. This one's not a terrible one for the fire one, because I don't end up gathering resources all that much. But I also think no hospitals might be fine. Let's do no hospitals. Yeah. More eggs, more penalties. Why not more eggs, more success? I've done it once before. Let's do standard. Let's get some chests on the board. Oh, there's a little stump. There's a little guy on the stump. Okay. I remember the little guy before, but I don't remember what he do. Okay. What have I got? You get wood. Got a decent amount of wood. But I'll always need more with this loadout. It's so hard when they make the enemies also have treasure. Because I want that treasure. Oh, this will be the last one. Okay. Would love to keep the treasure. I don't need to protect anything with water right now. Kind of just want to burn it all. I'm probably just going to burn it all. You're the only enemy. I guess let's get a little bit more stone. Ah! Alright, let's get... Well... Let's get a little bit of wheat. Oh, nice. Okay. Receive more instructions on self-defense. Oh, that's right! This guy gives me defensive stuff. Self-offense? That's right. Like self-harm? Or something like that. Oh, I don't know. You tell me. Anyone can see you're playing with fire over there. Not gonna tell you to quit, but I can at least give you some pointers so you don't hurt yourself. Does that seem useful to your majesty? Yeah. Alright, you're trying to burn everything down. Cool, I respect that, but you're gonna need to be smart about it. First thing you gotta know, different terrain burns at different speeds. Like maybe this is obvious, but fields burn the fastest, then woods, then the enemy. Meanwhile, hills and water don't burn at all. Since fire spreads when terrain burns down, you'll want to try to surround yourself with as much flammable junk as you can get. Now, a key detail you might have noticed is that enemy courts burn slowly. That means you can't rely on fire to eliminate them in a timely fashion. You're telling me. I've seen it more times than I can count. Some headshots set a neighboring enemy on fire, but then the soldiers from that enemy deliver a beatdown before it finishes burning down. Don't let that be you. One more thing, fire will hurt your guys. Yeah, they'll try to avoid walking through fire, but sometimes they won't have a choice, so be careful. Remember, occasionally you gotta lay off for the while, especially if you need to replenish your stuff. Okay. Aw, he gave me some kindling. That's nice. Ah, nice. More wood. A little bit of water, love that. Oh, and peacenik ability. Okay. Okay. So... let's see. I think this guy will maybe make it to me. But I do think I want to burn everything, because I don't need wood. Yeah, I think we're just going to burn it. Ah, that's it. Didn't even make it to me. Okay. Shop. I don't have a lot of cash. Volcanoes. Volcanoes and treasure? Don't tell me twice. Let me get in there. I'm not gonna get another egg. Don't need, don't want. Can't deal. Okay. I should probably get rid of you. Let's do... Oh. Oh, but I want the treasure, though. You're gonna get destroyed anyway. That's fine. Oh, well, now you're right next to me, huh? I mean, I'm gonna burn you, but... Damn. Okay. Ah, another one. Game really said... No treasure. This is tricky because I want to leave some rocks on the board. But I am low on rock. Oh, I could get rid of all of them. Let's just get rid of this one. Okay. Oh! Oh! Interesting. Merge and grows when it's matched with one enemy. Okay, but the treasure's stuck around too, which is pretty cool. How do I get you to light more stuff on fire? I mean, for a map that's supposed to have a lot of volcanoes, pretty underwhelming, volcano-wise. Good amount of treasure, though. Not so upset about the treasure. Ugh, but a lot. Okay. Let's see. Hope we get something good in these treasure chests. Except... enemies become friends. Money. Love it. Big shield. Okay, I love big shield. Enemies become friends. Curious, okay. Curious how this is different from the peacenik. I think I'm gonna sell this and we're gonna try out this thing. Okay. Aha, I see. Wow, that's great. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, that's wonderful. Plus, I'm gonna burn everything down. Oh, rip eggs. Does anybody want an omelet? Does anyone want some hard-boiled eggs? Because these eggs are going to be hard-boiled. All right, and you're gonna fuck them up, but not before they release. So I might just roll without any shield. Let's just see. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good round. Charm pretty helpful. Okay. No field, but extra woods. Chest, boats, goons. I don't love the archers. I feel like the archers are gonna fuck me up. But I want treasure. Let's do this one. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many of them. There's a lot more than I thought there were gonna be. Oh god, okay. Oh man, a lot of water too. All right. Ooh. Hello. Looks like one you've rented in the past. Okay, how do I get y'all? Here we go. Okay. And then we'll get you out of here. Great. Okay. Hate to bring you closer. Let's do this then. If I do that, you're going to be close enough to get me, which I don't want. If I do that, I'll get rid of that stone. If I do that, I'll get rid of that tweezer. I'm probably going to turn that one into a friend. And we're going to light a fire this way. So maybe I want to clear off some... Yeah, God, there's so little I want to do. Okay. Whew, alright, let's see what we got in the treasure. Money, love it. Wood, love it. And a little guy. This is just kind of a better version of my lumberjack. So I will take it. Oh man, I've really boxed myself in. This is a shame. I mean, nothing's gonna be able to get to me, is the good news. You're gonna be able to get to me, so maybe I'll make you a friend. Remains locked, okay. I mean, I guess I'll just gather. There's just like not a lot that I can burn, but we can gather from this thing. And let's charm. You're the only thing that's really a threat, so we'll go ahead and charm you. You can go out there and attack. Yeah, I think that's good. Maybe I should. No, let's go for it. Yeah, get him. Oh no. Okay. Took a couple hits, but nothing too dire. Yeah, the forest. Yeah. The forests, if they're different colors, are different kinds of forests, so they don't match with each other. Same with the different colored fields. Generic shop. I do have a lot of cash, but I also have a full loadout. Missing woods, that should be fine. Wormholes, goons. I find the wormholes to be the least disruptive of the options. I think we'll do this one. Gotta be careful. You're not getting hospitals after all. That is a great point, Ava. That I definitely didn't forget about. Okay. Alright, some fine options. Okay. You guys down there. Trouble. Oh, fuck. Shit. I wonder if I can use charm on a wormhole. This is bad. Okay. No clock skull. You missed a musical interlude by the maker of the game, AP Thompson, which I think we're supposed to take as kind of satire. My read on it is that it was satirical, but my other read on it is that it went on for a while for being satirical. So, okay. I think we're gonna have to burn this one down. If I do this, I'll be making another bad wormhole. The game heard me shit-talking the wormhole and was like, oh yeah? Okay. And honestly, it was fair to do that. Okay. This is a real mess down here. You know what? I might just teleport myself away from it. Yeah, actually, I think my genuine plan is to just teleport myself away. So maybe I'll just concentrate everything down here. And then float my ass up somewhere where they can't get me. Oh god, okay. Well, now I'm starting to make too much bad stuff. Actually, I'll just teleport myself right over here, as long as I keep this barrier up. Then I'll be good to go. So let me focus my attentions over here, maybe. Maybe. Okay. Oh! You consider returning to the potion shop for more love potions? Okay, first things first. Alright. Love that. Love that. A little archer. Oh, a flaming archer. Ooh. Attacks the enemy from a distance with fire. It's pretty good. I have heard it say that the best defense is a strong offense. Maybe I should swap my big shield. Although, again, I don't have a hospital, so maybe I should keep the big shield. I think I'm not going to take the fire archer. Well, I mean, I've got all the wood I'm going to need. We're going to sell you and get the archer. Yeah. I'm also, well, Max Boltzmann, thank you for the resubscribe. You love potions? With a glass house on the battlefield, once again, you consider purchasing additional love potions. Your justification for doing so is as follows. First, you were unable to return home when you recently bought the crown to victory, the court to victory. According to what the salesman told you, this implies you have yet to undergo enough change as a person. But despite it being insufferable for the purpose, your experience with the potion of liking baseball has been entirely pleasant. You're not opposed to experimenting further with love potions, especially if they might still lead you home. Except, sorry, Majesty, we're all sold out. Someone came in not too long ago and bought our entire stock. This is somewhat inconvenient. How else are you to achieve sufficient personal change to find your way home? I don't know, have you tried digging up new hobbies? You know, stuff like card collecting, labor organizing, opening jars, turning the thermostat up really high, rearing children. These are things. These are things we can do in the game. We need to organize the goats. I don't know about card collecting. We need to open the jar, turn the thermostat up really high. And rearing children, I guess, is the egg? Baseball card collecting? Maybe. You think he has a somewhat strange idea of what constitutes a hobby. Wrong. These are great hobbies. Well, there's not much else to do around these parts. I bet you'll figure it out. Fine. All right, let's teleport. All right. Good luck, dummies. Is there anything else I want to get? No. Well, I could still set stuff on fire and make some money. I could just set this whole little quadrant on fire. I don't remember if the wormholes count. I think they count as enemies, so I do think we get money for them. But I could also set it here, and we could get just both of these. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. And then I'm going to cast a nothing. Yeah, we're just gonna go for it. Nice. A little bit extra cash. I did good that one. I felt good. That felt good. I felt like I was thinking ahead and being smart and responsible. Archers still make me nervous, but think the volcanoes are where it's at. Scamps and goons? Wow, Chad, it's you. Okay. Oh, man. Glumfer, speaking of Stephen Root, I started watching Widow's Bay. It's a new Apple TV show. It's like it's a cross between like an office comedy and a folk horror. It's quite good so far. The premise is the mayor of this small, old, like, fishing port is trying to drum up tourism, but keeps coming across the burden of the town's extremely haunted nature. It's quite good and fun. I highly recommend it. Stephen Root is in it. He's playing like the old man harbinger character, and it's just like it truly feels like he's fulfilling his destiny. But it's a good show. I highly recommend checking it out. It's only got like 3 episodes out so far, so not a lot happening, but all right, let's get rid of y'all. Wow, okay, let's get rid of y'all. Stephen Root is, yeah, he's incredible. He's an incredible actor. He genuinely just seems like he's always having a good time, which I love to see. And this is no exception. All right, how do I get you? Let's get you down here. Boy, there's a lot of folks on the field right now. I can always charm somebody if I need to. But I would love for there just to be fewer enemies near me. Kind of a net 0 there. So you're gonna fuck these 2 up. Oh, but you're the first one out, huh? What do you got in the shop? Outpost. Offensive tool. Doubles in cell variety value every battle. Otherwise useless. Trust fund! Vanity mirror. Working structure duplicates the first 3 units you produce each battle. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Ronnie, I don't know if we've actually talked about Pluribus. I must have. I was obsessed with Pluribus. I still am obsessed about Pluribus. I'm really excited about season 2. It's very gay. It's fundamentally gay. And also just really, really good. Wish there were more volcanoes. Alright, you're who I'm most worried about. Pluribus is one of the, yeah, it's simply just one of the most Jenna shows ever made. It's so good. Pluribus is so good. Apple TV is cooking. That's what I'll say. Just gonna get you closer. We're taking out 1. I'm not in need of any stuff, really. It's not, I didn't want that. Okay. Well, as far as lining up a good battlefield, I don't feel great about this. But we're gonna have to burn it all down. You're the last to go, but you're not gonna burn because of this. I should charm you. Let's charm you first of all. And maybe if we just get enough... I mean, what do you... Yeah, the only thing that's gonna get on fire is the... That's no good. It's no good. I think we're just gonna have to pile on... archers. Why don't we... Yeah, let's get a vanity mirror. Duplicates the first 3 units you produce. I could put these... Must be on water. Interesting. So if I put them here, they'll probably attack these 2 with fire. If I put them here, you'll attack these 2, but you might get destroyed by the volcano. Let's put you here. Okay.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. And then, just in case, go ahead and give ourselves a big shield. Alright. Yeah! Hell yeah! Okay. Alright. That went exactly as I had hoped. I mean, planned and knew and strategized and thoughtfully engaged with. The archers are like, give us more to shoot at. We can do it. Wow. We really just raised. This is one of the most thorough destruction that we've committed. Awesome. Big awesome shield, Paul. It worked so good. All catapults. All boats. More enemies. Missing hills, but rare chests. I think I want rare chests. I'm worried about catapults, but I think I want the rare chests. Chest shop. Yeah. I want to prepare for the dragon battle. Which I don't think is this one. Yeah, not this one. Okay. Wow, it's a lot of catapults, gang. Wow, they were not lying. Jar. Okay. That's fewer catapults. It's a huge relief. Not a lot of, sparse rock coverage, this one. Oh, but we've still got the mirror. Okay, that's cool. It's a shame it's right next to me, but that's cool. Okay. Oh, it's still gonna make it, huh? Dang, they got arcs. They got arcs. How about now? Okay. Okay. I do feel like they could just fuck up this mirror pretty significantly and easily. What about you two? Okay. Oh. Okay. That's not ideal, but I think we can destroy that one. Gunboat. Offensive rock attacks enemy via water. That's tempting, but I don't think it's better than fire archers. So I think I gotta sell ya. Well, actually, we don't have anything to protect, so I'm gonna sell the storm. Okay. Alright, these two are fine. This is the only real challenge, but we do have the jar. Okay. I am. Could I charm the... I'm gonna charm the catapult to attack the jar. It could just be a giant... To me, it doesn't look like mayo. To me, it looks like marshmallow fluff. All right, well, I'm not gonna bother putting a shield up. I've charmed our only enemy that could hit me. I guess we're just gonna burn stuff. Yeah, let's do it. Oh no! Well, okay. There we go. Yes! Yes! Suddenly, amid the chaos of battle, a deafening pop, followed by silence. All combatants on both your side and the enemy's put down their weapons and look towards the jar. The jar that, as it happened, has just been successfully opened. This was one of the hobbies we were supposed to have. From within the jar emerges an aroma. Burnt Cookbook Party crossover. You can't immediately identify the smell, but it's something familiar, something that unlocks memories of another time and place. Springtime, moderate humidity, classes are winding down, and the new warmth is rekindling the smell baked into the walls of your resident hall. You're about to move out and are looking at a period of 2 or 3 weeks before you can move into your new place. You have couches you can sleep on, but most of your earthly possessions will need to reside elsewhere for this period. The storage unit. As you lock them away in a relatively affordable storage unit, you feel something indescribable. A shining, for lack of a better term. Unburdened, untethered, unanchored. The only thing keeping you from floating away is a small key to your storage unit you hold in your hand. A key that you find yourself staring at now, here at the present. Wait, where'd it come from? Found it in the jar, Your Majesty. Thank you, Soccerman. This is Roberto Soccerman. He's just one of the Fae in my court. Was there anything else in there? Nope. We're just crushing the curses. This is the Curse Crush stream. Also, speaking of Burnt Cookbook Party, if you're not already listening to my actual play show, Burnt Cookbook Party, you should. You should be listening to it. It's crazy, and we've got something in the works that will be announced, I think, in the next episode. That is truly unlike anything any other podcast has ever done. Period. Not even just actual play podcasts. We're really exploring a new frontier of podcasting, and I'm really excited about it. We're already doing crazy things in Burnt Cookbook Party. We do a lot of secret recordings and backstabbings, but very fun backstabbings. And it's truly an insane show. Very funny, very enjoyable. I can't recommend it enough. Obviously, I'm on it, but it's just also just a really fucking good show. On this day, the Queen of Titanium Court did unburden her people of the curse of resistance, and there was jubilation. My favorite part about the flashbacks, especially the secret recording flashbacks, is that I hear them the first time when I'm doing like my final pass on the show. So it's like, I'm on this show, and there are sometimes things happening in this show that I don't know are happening, and that is exhilarating. It's exhilarating. This week's episode, getting to sit down and listening to the first 20 minutes of it and being like, I can't believe this. It's just such a good show. As the day's final battle approaches, you are once again given the option of replacing it with a musical performance. No, thank you. No. We wish you the best with your originally scheduled battle. Is that icon supposed to be the Trollolo guy? I don't know. I don't think so. Shark. Same. I'm desperate for a vampire loop. I can't believe everybody else isn't on board with vampire loop. Like, come on. Vampire loop. It would be so fun. Or a classic monster loop. Where like Johnny becomes like a werewolf or something. Like, come on. Ugh. As the dragon makes another appearance in front of the court, you take to the outer walls wielding your own flame as you do. Hey, could I get the... He stops mid-sentence when he sees you. His body language appears to undergo a distinct shift. He's... Hot, hot, hot! Well, hello! Haven't seen you around before. Oh, no. Did you just start working here, babe? We have to kill this dragon. No. Cool, cool. He shifts his now heavily dilated eyes. Those do not look high. Well, I guess they do. Yeah, I guess they do. Oh, Mechtil, that would be incredible. To do weird themed loops as a live show would be really fun. A really fun structure. He shifts his to the left and right and then leans in closer. Yeah, anyway, want to chill after work? My place is pretty close. I've got a killer sound system. By his place, would he happen to mean the scattering shells of eggs you can only assume he hatched from? Because that's really not the exciting prospect he seems to imply it is. Ouch, ouch, touche, babe. But give me some credit. I can clean it up. Just watch. To his credit, he quickly sips up all the shell fragments and carefully puts them back in place. His egg now resembles a football. So, when do you get off work? You're indefinitely on the clock for the foreseeable future. Hey, I can wait, babe. Could I get one of those little guys to munch on? I'm gonna murder this guy. Alright. Rare chests, but Archer's goons. Shops, but wormhole goons. Mechtil would be incredible. It would be incredible. Oh yeah, Burnt Cookbook Party is a time looping show. So our characters are stuck in a time loop. And that enables us to do fucking crazy stuff with our characters and with the world and with the story. And our DM Justin is a goddamn maniac. And so there's very little, what's the word I'm thinking of? There's very little replay of stuff that we've done. So I know that's an issue sometimes people have with time loop media, but it's just really good. It's just a really good show. All right, I would love treasure chests. I'm nervous about archers, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, we're gonna burn everything down anyway. So actually maybe not having hills would be better because then we can light everything on fire easier. Yeah, extra fields mean that everything will burn more. I'm not gonna pay him off. I do want to remember how they work. To cook every fairy we send to the field, that's right. So we need to spread our units far and wide. Well, having the mirror is gonna help that a lot. We should try to keep our units on hills or water where fire is much less effective. But even if he doesn't burn the court directly, we're still in danger of catching fire. Not us. Or he would, except we're immune to fire. That doesn't mean we can relax. We can still cook all our units, rendering us defenseless. Okay. That should be fine, because this will enable us to duplicate our gunboats, which will be in the water. And we'll get good coverage from that. So, I'm not overly worried. All right, how do I want to play this? I kind of don't want to... I do want to get rid of these, but I kind of don't want to move this over. Let's do... that. Oh... Nice. Okay. I mean, I could put these guys in a wormhole. That wormhole's gonna get really close to me, though. But it'll be lit on fire pretty prominently. So first one up, huh? Okay. Just hoping to get another guy down here. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I still have charm, so I'll probably charm this one. And then I'll light everything on fire. Send out some archers, send out some gunboats. I think it's gonna be okay. I guess I want to get rid of some of the water so that there's more burnable. Ava, that's a great and horrible point. Ava says it's so gross that the fire of youth is what gets the dragon interested in you. Yeah, that's a great point. Okay. Okay. What's in the shop? What we got? Angler, don't need them. Might be good to get a defensive outpost. Yeah, let's get a defensive outpost just to continue spreading our danger. Okay. All right, we're gonna burn everything. We're gonna charm you so you don't hurt us. We're gonna get gunboats everywhere. Are you just hanging out here? Oh, they're gonna walk to water, maybe? Alright, I hope you survive long enough to do that. So we got 3 gunboats. Well, now, why did only 2 things get replicated? I'm wondering if it's because I bought the... So let's do the gunboats first. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Because I don't think the structure replicated. Alright, and then we'll... The fire got replicated. I see, okay. Well, I don't want that either. It's not going to do anything for me. We'll do that. We're going to charm you. And let's, since it's the final battle, let's give ourselves a shield too. Let's give ourselves 2 shields. Okay, and then I think the rest are just gonna be fire archers. All right. All right, let's just go. Yeah, look at him fucking going. Yes. Yes, my fire archers. Yes. I don't know if I think we're gonna get the offensive, but we might get the defensive win. Your courtiers continue expressing alarm as the dragon's lair is somehow able to pursue the court into high tide. Hang on, I wasn't done with my order yet. I'm sure it can't keep up with us forever. Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess this just keeps going until one of us wins. Ooh, okay. I would not have been so free with my, expenditure of resources, if I had known. Grogdargus, thank you for the resubscribe. Okay. Missing fields will make everything burn slower. Birds and goons. Centaurs. I think what I want to deal with least is birds. But no fields is rough for spreading fire. And centaurs are also rough. Extra water. I might go for this standard. We'll do standard. Okay. Oh my god, it's a lot. Oh, he's really close by too, huh? Okay, but I've still got archers here. That's nice. Kind of wish it was farther away. Okay. Alright, so this is gonna spawn a bunch of stuff. I might want it to be closer to water. I say, like, that's something I'm gonna be able to control. Alright, it's good that I'm next to a bunch of fire. Probably want to keep that up. Let's give us a little bit of closeness to this. When do you go? Pretty late. Maybe I should get... I want this... I would love this archer to be farther away. So maybe I'll just move myself. Ugh, but I also don't want to be closer to any of this shit. Oh. I might not have a choice. Okay, game chose for me. All right. All right. Okay. Oh, this is rough. This is a rough field. All right, let's get rid of this water. All right. Oh, gang, it's bad. Absorb surrounding water to recover health. I cleverly did not surround myself with any water. Offensive spell, raise your entire row. I don't have enough stuff for that. We're gonna sell both of these. Oh god, okay. I don't have the mirror anymore. Alright, who am I gonna charm? Who's closest? I guess anybody I charm is gonna count as something the dragons... Oh, I do still have it. Okay, okay, okay. No. I think we're gonna have them spawn... Okay. Yeah, I think having them spawn more archers is good. Oh, some of these are like double dip. Let's charm you. Let's charm you. Let's charm you. No. I think we should charm the stuff that's closest to the egg. Let's charm you. Let's charm you. Let's charm you. Maybe we should charm one of these here so we also have defense. Well, okay, we're gonna get a shield. We're gonna get 2 shields. What if everybody here, we're all gonna fucking band together and defeat this dragon. Also, I'm gonna light everything on fire. Actually... yeah, I'm gonna light everything on fire. Should I send out gunboats? If I send the gunboats out later, they might... everything might be burned by the time they go out, so it might be okay. But maybe it's better to just do more shield. I'm gonna do more shield. And just more fire arrows. Let's charm someone else. Why not? Treat yourself. We'll charm you. We're gonna charm... oh, this will be the last one, huh? Let's charm you. Well, he made me feel uncomfortable in my workplace, J-Core, is the main thing. We were prophesied to destroy him, and destroy him we shall. We're gonna do that one. All right. I already burned, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's just see. Yeah, get him. Okay. Oh, I should have done more. Yes, okay. 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 All right, clean this up. Awesome. Whew, okay. And so it was that an imperious red dragon on a routine hunt for dinner was struck down by the very prey he sought to devour. His final words as the killing blow was struck were reported to be, "Man, the service here is nasty." Okay. 18 of ours, 19 of theirs, damn. A good fire makes a quick cook. Okay. Having demonstrated your burgeoning skill, your tolerance for a new challenge grows. That's right. We were strifed. Yes. Okay. Strife increased to 3. The war now behind you. You encounter a memorial dedicated to its victims. A lot of people died this one. A lot of people died this one. Court retires to bed. As night falls and the court's foundations begin to shake, you think you're finally starting to understand. Here, just past the victory of day, the pull of the tide is at its weakest. Here, should you successfully exit through the gates, you have a chance to escape that pull, which might be your best shot at getting home. But also here, the court finds itself unable to persist for long, relying as it does on the pressure of the tide to keep itself whole. At least, that's your best guess for now. Even if it's true, the task before you remains unchanged. Oh, new keys? Oh, everything looked really glitchy, but I think that was just the normal stuff. Nervous about potentially losing them again, you pick up all the keys you managed to retrieve thus far. These keys include the keys to your storage unit, the mystery key, and that's it. Okay. But we got the key to the storage unit. That's exciting. Are we reaching the end game? I think that's unlikely. It's hard to tell. Alright, and that'll be where we stop for the day. We crushed 3 curses today, which is pretty impressive. Considering I never expected to crush any curse. Pretty good key selection, Paul. Yeah, we're building that up. There's a lot to do on our to-do list to leave. Like, quite a lot literally on our to-do list. But we've got more jobs to explore. Yeah. This game might go on longer than I was expecting it to. Whew. Hobbs, I should be so lucky for such a nickname. Yeah. So I don't overtake you. Good luck, Ava. We'll be back Tuesday evening for more of this game. That's it. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. I hope the rest of your weekend is good. And I will see you all Tuesday. Bye.